Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Nelson Roque, and I'm one of the trainers here at the Miami Association of Realtors. And today we're going to be talking to you about IMAPP. IMAPP is a fantastic program that enables you, a realtor out there that is new, that has no idea, that nobody knows you, nobody knows your telephone number. IMAPP will enable you to find listings that have just expired in the MLS, but they guarantee you that those listings are yours for you to send them a letter. So in a few seconds, we're going to show you how to get into the IMAPP program and find those listings that have just expired that are yours for you to send them a letter and hope you make that big contract. You go to MiamiRealtors.com. This is where you would go to the Miami Gateway to put in your license number and password, and then the system will give you the dashboard. In the dashboard, you need to look for the program called IMAPP. Once you find IMAPP and click on it, it will give you a screen just like this. There are 3 tabs on the top. For you to find listings that have just expired, you need to be on the tab that says MLS search. This means the system will take you to a MLS system instead of a tax roll system. Once you're there, you're going to find out that it's very easy to find these properties because on the right hand side of the screen, they have provided for you 3 drop-down arrows. All you do is click on that first drop-down arrow, and this is where the system needs to know what would you like the system to do for you. And as you're looking at the list, you'll notice that there is one called expire not relisted. That is the one that will guarantee you that the properties have not been touched by any other realtor. Once you click on that, he has a great idea that you're planning to look for expire, but the system has no clue. Are we looking for single or condo or duplex? So he allows you to click on the next little drop down arrow where he gives you the list of the different types of property. If I'm brand new, definitely I would not go into business opportunity or commercial. What I would look for something is called single family, or I will look for condo, villas, and townhouse. But this particular company, when you select one of the types of property, it will only allow you to select one until you notice that everything to the right must be connected to something on the left. And the word on the left is called property type. For you to select a different class of property at the same time, you need to repeat that word on the left. To do that, all you have to do is click below the word on the little drop down arrow and look for the same word called property type. Once you select the word property type, you will notice that you will have one on top of the other. And this is where you'll notice a little dot that says or. So the system understands that you're looking for single family or, and that is when they apply another drop down arrow that you did not have. And this is where you can now select a different class of property. And the system has a great idea that now you are interested in single condo, villas, and townhouse. There are a lot of people that search in the MLS for expire listing, but not too many people are aware that the system does this automatically, takes you back 6 years, and you definitely do not want to go back 6 years. What you're looking for, expire listing that recently happened. To do that, you need to have a field called expire date. You don't have it, you can't control time. How do you find it when you don't see it on your left-hand side under the search field? All you got to do is click on any one of those drop-down arrows, and the system will apply a list of items for you, and all you got to do is look for that one that will allow you to control time looking for expire. And behold, it is called expire date. When you click on it, you'll notice that you have a search type, also known as an operator. The operator will then tell the program that you want to start from a particular time period forward. And that's why you see the word greater than, which is the one that you need. On your right-hand side, you'll notice that they have provided a calendar. When you click on that particular calendar, it will give you a date. You can actually start from any time period in there, or you can even say, I would like to go back 1 month. And then when you do that, click on any date you like, and the system has a beautiful idea that you definitely want to look for listings that have expired, that has to do with single, condo, villas, and townhouse from this particular time period forward. At this time, the system is waiting for you to click at the bottom where it says Start to Search. And the system will now go through the entire MLS. And behold, a lot of people have no idea that the system searches first in the MLS to make sure that that address does not exist in the MLS as an active listing. So they guarantee you that the list you're about to look now give you the ability to see how many listings expire within that time period, but none of these properties have been selected or taken by any other office. As you can see, the system gives you a very, very long amount. If you wanted to shorten that time or that amount of property, there is a field called Refine This Search. That is the field that enables you to go back to fix anything you want. So right now, if I were to tell the program, hey, I'm only interested over here in properties that are only 5 bedrooms, to narrow down that particular amount, I can put 5 bedrooms only, and the system will now give me the power to look for only properties, and this is the answer. This list right now provides you listings that have expired from that time period you have selected. But if you look at the prices on that, they're very nice to have. And these are listings that nobody has ever gone after them. They are yours for you to create a letter. To create a letter to send to these people to see if they would love to talk to you because you're new and you have no listings at this moment, you have the word Create Mailing Label. When you click on Create Mailing Label, this is not the tax roll. This is the MLS. So the choices of sending a letter are very limited. You have the word Listing Address. I would not select that one. Usually the client does not always live in the listing address. But if you select the correct one, which is owner name and owner address, I can guarantee you that if the client ever lived in the listing address, the letter will go there. But if they live someplace else, the letter will also go there. You'll notice that you never have to touch the right-hand side because you do want to see the name of the owner appearing on that label. The labels that we always use are Avery 5160. So you never have to say, what label should I select? That is the default from the system. So you never have to worry about what label to select. Just leave it alone and he will give you the Avery 5160. And at the bottom of your list, you'll notice that it says generate labels as PDF, meaning you have now taken the label, put them in your printer, and you are ready to actually wait for the system to give you the mailing label. Once the system does this, you'll notice that in your home, you will see a screen like this where you click at the top where it says click here, and the system will then provide you with the labels. And these are the labels of the properties that you selected that are 5 bedroom that have just expired, but you are able to make sure that you send them a letter to see if that person would like to talk to you about putting their home into the system through your office. My name is Nelson Roque, and I hope you come to my training classes. And again, I want to thank you for being a Miami member.